everybody. Welcome to another episode of Dallas by Night. Happy Friday. Ready for the weekend and all. We've just been fighting a couple tech ones back here, so thanks for your patience. We appreciate you. If you haven't been here before, hi, my name is Mallorie, and I own this place, and that's RJ gone again. And that's the tech gremlin I've been mentioning, is that RJ's internet connection hates us. So he may be in tonight's episode, he may not be. We'll see what happens and when it comes back. But in the meantime, um, like I said, welcome to Dallas by Night. I do own the place here, but I don't run the show. So I'll just introduce my character instead. While on the internet, you can find me as Mallory. You in this show can find me as Vic. I almost said Vic Michaelis, and that's not correct. Vic Knight. I play Victoria Knight in the show. They do go by Vic. And they're a Toreador who's just trying their best, really. And now it's Zach's turn.
Hi, I'm Zachary Vaudo. I'm all over the place at SneakerNet or SneakerNet Music. Tonight, I am Daniel Saber, one of the gangrels, potentially the only gangrel tonight. We'll see how things go. But while he's here, I'm going to pass it to RJ.
55 French fries for 5 fries for 5 burgers. Hi, everybody. I'm RJ. I'm gonna be ethereally popping in and out for some reason. I know what it is. It's ISP problems. Today, I'll be playing Beauregard Cordell, who is the second gangrel, and I'm gonna pass it off to who hasn't gone yet. Who hasn't?
Cress is not gone yet. Damn
I'm here. Why are you pursuing? I'm kidding. Hi, everyone. My name is Cress, also known as Cresselia.mp4. Oh, no.
He's gone.
Oh, no. Well, I was waiting for RJ to come back. I'm Cress, also known as Cresselia.mp4, and I have the lovely, lovely opportunity to play my beautiful La Sombra, Callie, or Calliope, who has been missing, but she's back now, because I'm back. They saved me back. Yay.
Back
And
again.
Madison, to you.
Pass it on to me. Hello, I'm Madison. I'm your fearless storyteller for Dallas by Night. Once again, it's a grown-up game. So unless your toddler's like really cool, don't let them watch this. But if they're really cool, like if they can be chill about it, then if they can be chill. Yeah. Do you guys want to play a vampire game? You cool with that? Okay.
Vampire time!
So once again, I shall start us out with a little bit of a vignette, so to speak, to give our viewers a look into what may be going on outside of our vampire's notice. So here we are. Morning light filters through the old wing and the library nestled within. The birds sing, but the walls within the building hold a dread that is not easily dampened even by sunlight. A woman sits, nestled on an old couch. She's wearing relatively nice and clean clothing, but the bags under her eyes denote a sleeplessness that she hasn't been able to shake. She nibbles at the skin around her fingers, dark brown eyes darting from one bookshelf to the next, wishing the room were darker than it is now. An older woman in her early 60s knocks once before stepping inside. She does not wait for permission. She carries herself well, stately and quite capable. Her hair is almost completely gray, only faint strands of light brown still showing in the light. She stands just inside and looks at the woman before her. Emma? Emma stands immediately and holds herself rigid. Grand Master, she greets, you blessed me with a visit. The older woman nods and steps closer. I wanted to check in on you, see if you needed anything. Emma paused, chewing her lower lip between her teeth. See if she needed anything. She needed to get out. She needed to find someone who could take her to her love and rescue her from the order. It was no longer fun to wait here day after day after day. I need nothing except maybe to call my mother. The older woman gave her a smile. It didn't quite reach her eyes. She knew the power of family, the importance of it. I can't do that, Emma. Sweetheart, you know that. Emma only nods, and the Grand Master elects to leave her to her own devices, the quiet of the library drowned out by the dread in Emma's tense shoulders. And with that, welcome to Dallas. Night falls, and kindred open their eyes. You are all in your respective havens this evening, whether you have chosen them for shelter for the night or whether you stay there frequently. I'm going to go ahead and start with Cress, since Cress has been gone for a little bit. Where is she waking up?
She's definitely waking up in her apartment. Or not her apartment, sorry. Leon's apartment, because she's not allowed to stay in her apartment anymore, and she's very upset about it. And she's she's tucked in on the couch. She has a really like comfy blanket over her that Leon probably put on her. And it hasn't been the first time she's crashed at his place. It's definitely not new for her. But she always will be mildly annoyed. But she's definitely a little disoriented when she gets up, because she's like, why am I not home again?
Okay. As you look around the apartment, it definitely just looks like, like a regular average guy lives here. There's not much in the way of decor, and there's not much in the way of like, there's nothing too crazy. There's nothing you don't expect in here, except maybe in one room that you've never been allowed to go into. The door's always locked, and he is very firm about that. But as for the rest of the house, I mean, it looks like it's been lived in. There are a few ghouls that come in and out that belong to your sire. You know them well. You know their names. They're just regular average people that usually help Leon with the stuff that he needs during the day. But as you wake up this evening, no one is there. Leon is gone for the evening. Any of his ghouls are gone. You have basically the house to yourself.
Okay. I think she'll immediately get up, go to the kitchen, try and like reorient herself and just catch up on everything that's been going on. Because
you have a few text messages from in the group chat, so to speak, from your fellow anarchs. They're talking about like stuff that they're doing, where they're going to meet. And you haven't been able to, mostly because Leon has kind of kept a pretty tight leash on you. Not in the sense that you haven't been able to do anything. You've played a show in the time that you've been there. But I mean, it was to the show, do the show, come back. There was not any, there was no after
late
party.
nights out.
Yeah, nothing fun, basically.
Damn.
So it's strange that you've been left alone this evening. And there's not a note or anything like that you can find in the kitchen. There's nothing really that tells you like, oh, Leon went out to do this. It's just empty.
Callie immediately checks her phone, because it's really odd that he didn't send a text or like leave a voicemail or anything. Like there's nothing from him at all on her phone.
Not a peep. If you like, do you think Callie, so like Leon, absolutely 1000%, the way that I have pictured him, he uses Teams, Microsoft Teams. Would you have Teams on your phone?
Yes.
Okay. He's not online on Teams either, which is strange. He's usually always online. Unless he's sleeping, naturally.
So can I open up the group chat and see what's going on?
Yeah, there's a few messages from like Vic and Beauregard and Daniel, and they're all kind of saying like, hey, I'm going here. Hey, I'm going here. Hey, I found this. And then you have that's all from like the group chat. But as you're checking the group chat, you get a text from an unknown number that says, "Need to chat. Can you get away?"
Callie's gonna be like, "Who's texting me?" I think she'll text, "Who is this?" Just a simple like, "Who are you?"
And they will text back, "I am a representative from the clan," is all they'll say. Meaning
The
Clan
clan?
Lasombra.
The clan? She texts back in quotations. The clan?
Like Lasombra.
No, I know.
No, yeah, that's what they text back. They go,
Okay.
like, ... Lasombra. ...
I think she'll try and give Leon a call because he's very
Goes right to
explicit-
voicemail.
Really, she would totally go. She's so reckless. She's gonna be like, "Why do we need to talk?"
I am only a representative of this individual, but they need your help.
What's up with people needing my help? Okay, where?
They send you a blue little location link. Your Google Maps pulls it up. Not sponsored. Your Google Maps pulls it up, and it's only about like a 2 or 3 block walk for you. But when it shows up, it is very much like directly next to a nightclub and smashed between a nightclub and one of those really, 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 really tiny non-denominational churches that is literally just a building with a roof.
Mm-hmm. Ooh. She's definitely gonna be suspicious and be like, "So you expect me to just meet you here?"
You get back a very simple reply. Yeah. YA period. Yeah.
Okay, dude. She's just like, "Leon's not answering. No one else is answering me. Everyone else is apparently off doing things without me. It's time for me to go on my adventure." So then she'll grab the gun that Leon gave her, grab whatever she needs, because she's going to be prepared at least. And then heads out. Slips on her
Okay.
shoes, heads out.
We will delve back into that in a moment. Vic, you wake up. I assume you've been up for a little bit, working on a few forgeries. You have received payment from the little from the cool teen who needed the Louis Vuitton certificate. And it's your mini fridge of blood is full up. Oh, by the way, everybody, please rouse the blood since this is a new night.
Oh, yeah.
I almost forgot. But I didn't, so no one can be mad at me.
Hi, I'm dumb. How do I do that again?
You just roll 1 dice, 1
Got it.
d10. And then if it's 6 or above, you succeed and you don't get hunger. If it's 5 and below, you get hungrier.
I got a success.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm good to go.
Okay. All right. Sweet. All good. You guys are rolling good on your rouse checks. Okay. So you wake up, you're not very hungry, but you've got some food just in case you need it. You have no messages in the group chat, no messages, kind of no one's really contacted you this evening. It's been kind of a slow night in the sense of like there's not really anything to do right now.
I'm probably just gonna work on forgeries. I'll shoot a text in there, just basically being like, everybody good, no one's gotten attacked or anything, right? Just like, because now that we know that it's all this matter of like, it's vampires that do stupid shit and are about to get everybody caught. I'm mostly worried a little bit because we haven't heard from Callie in days now, and Callie's the youngest of us, and I know Callie has people that watch her, but just in case.
She's only 3 apples tall.
Yeah, so
Little
she needs
guy.
something. to help. So I'll shoot that message in the group chat, and then I'll probably start going on message boards to just find new jobs. Like
Okay.
it's like I normally do when I'm not getting phone calls. It's just weird one-off things of like people that need stupid shit. Or like
Yeah.
I've got a couple places to go for when people need new IDs to get out of situations and stuff. Like I'll check all those. Just make sure that my money is up. But like I just paid rent and I had a whole duffel bag of money from that one lady, so like it's probably
Oh yeah.
fine.
She gives you plenty. Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, you send out that text message and we shall see if Daniel replies. Beauregard does not. Because I'm assuming that RJ will not be back for this episode, tragically. But
Yeah.
Beauregard does not respond. But yes, you do send it out, and you do manage to find a few jobs that you can probably do. But yeah, for the most part, it's eerily quiet. Daniel, you
Mhm.
wake up.
Yes.
Good morning, or good evening,
Hi.
rather.
Hi.
What do? You receive a text message about midway through your wake up routine that's asking if everybody's okay, if everybody's alive, basically. A life check, basically.
Yeah, that's like if anybody got killed. It's like not yet.
There you go. Maurice is in. You can see Maurice, and he is in the bathroom. He's holding a battery, and there is a smoke alarm cover in the sink, and he has about half of a butt of a cigarette in his mouth, and he's sitting with his little rat legs splayed out, just basically smoking a cigarette.
Where did you even get that?
Found it on the sidewalk out there.
Resourceful little guy.
Yeah, you know.
Beat you.
I scramble
Uh-huh.
around. I find things. I mean, you know, I've stayed alive this long, so you know, come on,
Mhm.
cut me some slack, you know. And he takes another big puff. What do you do?
Until I hear anything, I need to minimize the number of people that are going to be like checking in on me.
Mhm.
So I'm going to go to work
Okay.
until told otherwise.
All right. Fair enough. You make the trek to your job, and your oh my gosh, I can't remember her name right now. Your touchstone.
Elite,
Elsa.
Elsa Brinkley.
Elsa, yeah. Elsa is really excited when she sees you. She greets you heartily and says, "Hey, so happy you could be here. You know, we've got some work to do. Are you able to work tonight?"
I'm already on the way.
Perfect, cool. She sends you a thumbs up, and then as soon as you get there, I mean, you're pretty much put to work immediately with your animals. They look like they've been treated well. Obviously, they treat them very well there, even if it's not you taking
Yeah.
care of them. And
Better. I'm not
Elsa's
the only
been
person that can
overseeing their
take care of them.
specific care.
Yeah.
So
Like I'm not the only person that can take care of them, so they better be.
Oh
I'll
yeah.
just do my rounds. I'll start towards the back, near the clouded leopard and whatnot, and just sort of work my way forward.
Do you bring Maurice with you to the zoo?
Yeah, because I imagine I took all my stuff out of the hotel.
Pocket rat.
Yeah, so you know I'm not necessarily staying at that hotel again tonight. I mean it's nice, but I don't know if I'm going to renew or not. I'm going to figure that part out later.
Yeah. Okay. So I assume he just sits in like your little front pocket, just a little lump.
That or in one of my backpack pocket.
Yeah. He'll find a spot. He finds a spot to nestle into. You can hear like a few like Cheez-It bags kind of crumple as he like opens them up with
Right.
his little rat hands and starts. He's very cute. He's very charming, despite his abrasiveness
And addiction to cigarettes.
and addiction to cigarettes. It is a crippling addiction to cigarettes. But you know, hey, every day he gets stronger. You know. He's doing his best. He's just a single dad. I'm just kidding. I think I gave him a wife, but
You did.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember any kids, but definitely a wife.
Yep.
oh yeah, he definitely has a wife. She has no clue where he's at. She don't know. It's
Well,
best that she doesn't know.
That's on him at this point.
Yeah, well, you know.
He better prepare a big gift for her when he's back.
Oh,
Mm.
don't worry. He's got his eyes on a untouched pack of Reds at the gas station that he's gonna escape with.
Good man. Or good rat.
Oh yeah, he's great. So you do your work, and I'm going to get the plot rolling. Wink, wink.
Sure.
And head on back to Cress. And I say that you get to the center area pretty easily. As soon as you walk up to the middle building between the church and the nightclub, you can hear like ambient, like, like club music going and playing really loud in there. And there's a bunch of like, young adults that are partying and having a great time. And they're like, oh my gosh, let's take a selfie, having a good time, living up their lives. And you are faced with a very stern looking person. Their head is shaved. They've got about like 4 piercings on their eyebrow. They've got like studs. They've got, they're pretty loaded up with piercings as far as like modifications go. You can even see like a few underneath their clothing that they have pierced. And they greet you and they sort of wave and they go, you Callie?
Clearly. Do you invite a lot of people to meet you in a random location?
Well, I didn't invite you. He's inside. I just kind of work for him and he kind of makes sure that I'm well fed.
Okay, so you weren't the one texting me?
I was the one. He can't text you.
Why can't he?
The phone blows up. Not blows up, but it short circuits. It's hard for him to use technology. Aren't you guys like in the same clan or something?
Well, yeah, but I have Lucy do that for me.
Oh.
But I can send a text.
Oh, well, he can't send a text. So I'm out here and I text for him. So if you want to go in, you like totally can.
Oh, okay, so you just expect me. So I get no context. You just want me to walk in there and like talk to this random guy who you say wants to talk. Like, I don't understand it. Like, context, please. Or like,
he's got like an issue. He's got like a thing he needs help with. His eyes, by the way, red. Bright red. And he's just kind of.
Okay, man. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. I really love your music, by the way. Very cool.
Oh, thanks.
My partner likes to listen to it a lot too. So,
Oh, I'm glad. Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
I like you now. Okay.
Oh, cool. Yeah, well, he's a cool guy. And I mean, I'm a little biased, because he keeps me pretty well fed, but yeah.
Wait, he knows me? Wait, he knows my music?
Well, he knows you. He doesn't know your music, probably. He's kind of like on the down low of everything, but.
Oh, okay.
But if you, any points back, if you head in there, you go down the hallway and take a right, you can't miss him.
Okay. Go in, got it. She'll head in. Still a little wary, but I think
as you head in, this house looks like it is a haunted house.
Fun.
It's very dark. It's very spooky. The floors creak and squeak as you walk through them. There's a draft in the house. There's lace curtains that flutter at the windows. It looks like a haunted house. This shit looks haunted. But as you turn into the room that the man is sitting in, it is an office. A dark wooden desk that is very grandiose and very large sits in the middle. And behind it is a very tall and hunched over man who is scribbling out something for a letter. He looks up and you can see that he has pitch black eyes. There's not any like pupil, there's no iris, it's just all black. And his hair is he has no eyebrows, but his hair is almost silver. He stands up and he's quite tall. He's at the very least he's over 6 feet. But he's incredibly tall, and he stands up and he greets you and he goes, "You prefer Callie, yes?"
Yes. And also I imagine that she's like 5'3", but she's got like platforms on, and she's got a little like she's got attitude, just standing there like, yes.
Please have a seat. And he gestures to one of the chairs. It looks very cozy, very comfortable, very plush. Everything in there looks like it's been like purchased from a very high-end store.
So like, do you need an interior designer? Because like here's fine, but like the rest of the place looks a little like, were you trying to go for like a Halloween Horror Nights type vibe, or were you kind of just like,
I've only
you know, like-
recently purchased this property. We're working on fixing it up.
okay.
We have a few contacts within the Giovanni families, as well as a few of the more necromancy-minded folk coming in. There are a bunch of wraiths. The veil's very thin here.
Mhm.
So we're working on that. But I did just purchase the property. The office is the first thing that we got remodeled in order
Mhm.
for us to conduct business, so to speak. But
Business?
pardon me, I'm being terribly rude. My name is Faustus.
Faustus.
Mm-hmm.
And so you called me here to help you with business?
Somewhat. It is more of a personal issue. I am technically in the Camarilla. I'm technically a part of the tower now. As you know, Clan Lasombra was not so graciously invited into the tower's embrace after our time with the Sabbat. Or maybe you don't. You
totally. No, I totally know that, but it would be really helpful if you explained more of it.
about
like-
the Sabbat or about the introduction to the Camarilla?
Yes.
Okay. I figured you were new. Leon tends to embrace but not follow through on his rearing of his childer. That's not a knock against you. It's simply a knock against your sire.
First of all, Leon is a great sire. You'll never hear me saying this to his face. He's a great sire, and I don't know. I don't like how you're talking about him.
I've known him for a very long time. I can tell you that you are the only living child that he has right now. He is not a very good sire.
He's had other children? I have siblings?
Had. It is a past tense situation for them, as they have gone to join our honored dead in the abyss. Those of us who practice necromancy more than obtenebration, of course.
Okay, fun. So you have beef with Leon, and
I have a healthy aversion to Leon.
And so you think calling me here is a good idea?
Yes, you're relatively new to the clan. You are young, we'll say, and have not yet lost your humanity. And as you look at him, you can see that he really does sort of look corpse-like. He's very gaunt. His skin's almost sort of a grayish color. He looks very sallow and sick, but in equal parts very sturdy and strong. It's clear that he's a kindred of great power, but he's not been alive for a while now. but there does seem to be a sort of flush that enters his, face when he begins to speak about his problem. He goes, there was a woman, as there often is in stories like these, and her name. And he pauses for a moment and he sort of shakes his head and he goes, I won't speak her name until the story is finished. I grew a fondness for her.
Oh.
I was weak from hunger, and she could have killed me, as she knew what I was and such. But she saw something in my eyes and took pity on me. And I became somewhat enamored with her. We kept
Okay.
in contact for a few months, but a few weeks ago, she completely went dark, and I haven't heard from her since. She started texting strange and not like her 3 months ago, but it really stopped recently that she's even contacted me. And I am worried that the order that she serves has either killed her or taken her somewhere I cannot go.
So she hasn't. I mean, like, sure she didn't like ghost. Okay, that's mean. Sorry, I don't think she ghosted you. So you think she might be dead?
Is that like a phrase? Are you speaking about wraiths or?
Oh, it's okay. Never mind. So you think she might be dead or kidnapped or
Correct.
something of that? Okay, and then you think I can help with that.
I think that you have been given a task, thanks to knowledge provided to me from a Bruja friend of mine.
Oh, is it not?
You have been tasked with a heavy burden, and that puts you in proximity with those who controlled my paramour.
So
It is an attachment to your current task from Miss Maldonado.
I can't call her a bitch. I can't call her a bitch.
Do you say
Okay.
that out loud?
No,
Okay.
she mumbles it.
If she mumbles it, he does quirk a smile a little bit. He's Cameria. He doesn't care about her.
Yeah. So you want me to go find your lady friend and your situation, your part situation. I think situationship is probably. I don't know what
I would say paramour.
Situationship. So you want me to go find your situationship and rescue her.
Correct.
And that's all you got for me? Just that she might have been taken? Like, you don't have any other information for me? Or like,
I have some information about her order.
okay.
And I can give you some specific information that she has told me.
Okay, now we're
She
getting
has
somewhere.
told me that their location. However, I would not advise you going to this location as it is very heavily guarded. But she said that the headquarters were at the Dallas Scottish Rite Cathedral. Freemasons.
Okay. So don't go there.
I would not advise it unless you had perhaps a tank or an army.
I have
Maybe a spare Simitsi with a Schlotza that you could convince to help.
I have 3 vampires I just met.
Then I would
Oh.
not advise going into the cathedral. And I would advise staying away from Harwood Street
Okay.
because of that.
So don't go to Harvard. Got it. So why are you asking me and not Leon? He's older than me. He's like he like seems to do more of this sort of thing. Like
Leon is well entrenched in the anarch movement. You are a new fledgling, which means that you are, how do I put this delicately? More malleable to help those who need it.
malleable. I don't know whether it would be
In-
offended or not. What do you mean by
It was not meant to be said with offense. It was simply meant to
Mhm.
imply that you were not so bitter towards the tower as your sire might be.
I feel like there's more you're not telling me between like the three of you, but like that's not none of my business, I guess.
It goes back to our time in the Sabbat.
Could you tell me anything about it?
It involved another paramour of mine, a shovel, and the ground.
Oh.
Be grateful you were embraced into an anarch movement and not the Sabbat. It is a ruthless organization. I don't believe you would have survived.
Oh, that's why he doesn't mention it to me. Okay. Okay. So
He's recently left.
do you know where he went? He's not picking
Oh,
up
I mean the
calls.
Sabbat, in the sense that like it's been a couple decades since he was.
Oh, so what for me? Okay. So don't go to Harwood Street. Then what? So you told me where not to go.
Mhm.
How about you tell me where I should go?
I have given you a good lead in the sense that I would suggest checking out the Freemasons of the Dallas Scottish Rite Cathedral. If you can get information out of them, perhaps you can find where they're keeping my Emma.
Didn't you just tell me not to go there?
Don't go there, but you can find you can spit in the center of downtown and hit a Freemason directly in the eye. Dallas was practically made by the Freemasons. There would be no Dallas without them.
Okay. Downtown. Don't go to Harwood Street. And you said her name's Emma?
Emma, yes.
Okay.
Her
Any
full
last name to like go off of or anything like that?
Her full name is Emma Smith.
Okay.
Not a very unique name, but
Not really. That's not going to help much. But you know what? I guess I'm finding your girlfriend. That's
I
not what
believe you
expected
called
to
her
be.
a situationship, was the phrase you used.
Look, you're picking things up.
I'm practically a linguist.
Okay, that joke didn't. You know what? You're trying. You know what, man? You're trying a little bit. So I'll commend you for. Okay, I'm gonna go find your. I'll go find your girl. Okay. Yeah.
He inclines his head and says, "Thank you. You will be heavily rewarded."
You could have led with that. I'm gonna be honest. Like, you could have just led with. Okay, sure.
And thus you are allowed to leave the house. When you come back outside, you do not see the person with the piercings any longer.
I can't say bye.
You just see the club goers next to you, but even that's starting to kind of like lose its charm, so to speak.
Oh, damn it.
What do you do?
I head downtown, try and find a Freemason, and try and track down this guy's paramour, as he puts it. Though, like, honestly, it just seems a little messy in my opinion.
Okay. So moving on to Vic. About middle of the way through one of your forgeries, you get a text from your sister. And she says, got the, and then she puts a wizard emoji, working on, and then she puts like a black square and then a crown.
I'll kind of like take off my headphones that have been blasting my music and put down my brushes and everything. I step away from the canvas for a few minutes and text back, thanks so much. You know you're the best. Any sort of timeline on it seems like we may have to move quicker than we thought.
She sends you a thumbs up and she sends you an address and says, if you want to help, I think they'd appreciate your charms. They're not as stuffy as the rest of the cam.
Got it. Be right there. And I'm gonna look up the address. What is it? A bar, a warehouse? What am I looking at here?
It is a private club. There's
Direct
not a
deal
lot
if
of
it is.
information on it. It's called Silt, SILT. It was made up back in about like 2019, 2018. And it has been a private members only club for, the past few years. It's incredibly hard to get into. There are rumors that there are politicians that are a part of this club. There are, all kinds of people that go to this club that are of the upper echelons in Dallas. And so it's a very well-known club, but only like if you know, you know. Very
I
swanky.
I will go get dressed appropriately. And then as I'm doing my makeup, I text the address to Daniel and say if I don't call you in 2 hours, something went wrong.
Am I supposed to come running or tell somebody?
Whichever you think will work the fastest.
I look up what the address is.
And you see the same results.
Mhm.
You do see a news article about a scandal about an older politician dying in Silt, but it's not necessarily anything that's like, nothing really jumps out at you. It says he died of a heart attack, and that his blood pressure and had gotten too low, and he fainted and had a heart attack and died.
All right. I mean, they're just like looking it up on like Google Maps to see like, okay, if I have
Mhm.
to come running, like how the hell do I even get in here?
Yeah,
Or is it even
it's
possible
not
not
too
to call
far from
somebody
the
else?
zoo. But yeah. So do you Uber or do you walk to Club
Uber, I'm
Silt?
in heels.
Fair enough.
I'm in heels I can run in, but I'm in heels. I Uber.
As you've blocked him, you do not get our favorite Uber driver.
Thank goodness. Never that man ever again.
But you get a quiet older woman that she kind of leans back and she goes, "Temperature good?"
Yeah. Thank you, ma'am. It's all good back here.
Of course. And then she drives and she's quiet and she is unobtrusive and excellent.
Don't we love to see it?
Club Silt is I actually have based it off of a real place. And it is an actual real like private club in Little Rock where I live. And it does have a lot of politicians that attend it. It is like a private club. You can't just get into it. And that's sort of what I imagine the building looks like. It's called the 1836 Club. And it's sort of this like older mansion. It has sort of a green roof and red siding, brick siding, and green and cream accents with a really nice porch. And so as you get there, that's what you see. It's a very old house. There's nothing really. There's a sign up front that says Silt. That's it. And there is no parking lot. You have to park on the street parking. But you're on an Uber, so she just drops you off. There's a little walkway, and you do see lights on, so someone is there if you need to get in.
I mean, I'm just gonna try to go in the building. If Izzy sent me the address, I assume either she's here somewhere or someone I know is here somewhere.
Okay. As soon as you get up to the door, before you can actually reach to take the handle, it opens. And a very large and imposing man stands before you, and he says, "Name, please."
Oh, It's probably under Delilah Knight. If my sister set it up for me.
What's your sister's name?
Isabella Knight.
Of course, come right in, Ms. Knight. And he steps aside, and you are allowed to enter. And it is very lush, very Victorian, very old school. There are a myriad of beautiful decorations that sort of line that are very vintage, antique. They've been around forever. They've been kept so well. Um, and the first woman that catches your eye, that you don't know her, you've never met her before, but you know of her. And she is stunning. She's in a long satin black gown with a slit up to the hip, and she has the most beautiful dark black hair and dark, almost black eyes. She's a very strong nose, and she is one of the most beautiful people you've ever seen. As soon as you enter, she glances up, and you see the face of Inez Rosales, who is of Clan La Sombra. She stands up and sort of bats away the people who are fawning over her. You can hear the click, 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 click of her kitten heels that she's wearing as she walks up to you, and she goes, "You must be Vic."
I sure am. It's very nice to finally meet you. Put a name to a face and all.
Very nice to meet you as well. Nydia's spoken of you.
I can only imagine what she might have shared.
Oh, a great many things. I know so much, but I know things that I won't spill, as is polite. Your sister is somewhere around here milling about with the Reverend, but she came to us and requested a few things. And I and my child, Shane, would like to, let's say, quiz you about what you need. Would that be all right?
Fine by me. You
Of
just
course.
let me know where we're sitting and let's get to talking. We got not a lot of time, unfortunately.
My office is just upstairs, if you'll follow me. And she sort of looks towards a man. He's very meek and mild. He's rail thin. He's wearing a Argyle sweater vest, and he has long floppy hair that's gotten into his eyes and his glasses. And he sort of fumbles, and he goes, "Yes, Miss Rosales, of course, coming right this way." And he sort of stumbles forward, holding a bunch of very important books, and he sort of follows both of you up behind into a very grand office. She gestures for you to sit, and she says, "Would you like a glass of wine?" And she pointedly says wine, and then gives you a
Uh, Wine would be lovely.
she waves her hand to Shane, and Shane quickly puts down everything he has in his hands and goes to pour from a crystal decanter. It's set in front of you. It is blood. It does not nourish you in the way that regular blood does, but it does taste very good. And you can almost kind of pretend that it's actually like a good red. Um, but Inez looks at you, and she kind of leans forward and puts her hands like this. And she looks over at you, and she goes, "First, I have to ask, why leave the tower?"
Well, I suppose if you want the real answer, in the interest of being all honest and such and trying to make a deal here, I am not a big fan of the way my sire runs things up there. And when you're put into a corner when the beginning of all this, and it's not really your choice and it's not really in your best interest, you learn to take what you got and make what you can out of it. And for me, that was heading on out.
Understandable. I found that the tower has its ups and downs, though I far prefer the ups. and I can manage the downs. Political scheming is not a new thing to Clan La Sombra, if you know anything about our past, but I will admit that the scheming in the Camarilla is far better than the scheming in the Sabbat. In the Sabbat, scheming might get you disfigured or dismembered, or perhaps something worse. At least the tower is quick with their deaths. Though I cannot say anything for the Anarchs, as I don't know the structure of your government, if there even
Oh,
is one.
I'm not sure I'm much of one for structure in anything we do at the very least, but I mostly keep to myself in my little corner. I don't need nor want for much. It's just more of a knowing the devil you know over the devil you don't, if you get what I
Very
mean.
true. Well, small talk aside, though I doubt it's very small for you, considering it is your past, I've been told by your sister that you desire the tower's assistance in taking down the people who are responsible for the burning of havens, correct?
Desire is a bit of a strong word, more like it feels like we need it, but yeah, it's come to my attention that with everything that I've learned about this sick fuck, that unfortunately it is not something my dear friends and I can take down together. And while this
Mm,
job was only given to four of us, it was also quickly explained that we might need some outside resources. And again, the devil, you know.
understandable. I believe that Clan La Sombra is uniquely talented in taking down those who would repress our vampiric nature, for lack of a better phrase. I would like to help you with this, though I cannot promise the entirety of the tower's assistance. I can offer my own assistance, the assistance of my child Shane, be it as it may, as well as the assistance from the Reverend, whom I'm sure you would love to meet. Though I do find that he has quite the personality, we'll say, as do
Well,
most people I've found in this region.
if he gets along quite well with Izzy, then I'm sure we'll be fine.
I
Even if he
believe
can be a
that
bit much
your
for me sometimes.
I believe that your sister can find friendship in a surprising amount of people. I would even venture to call her a friend, if you will.
Well, she's a good friend to have. So.
I do agree. Both of your sires, your sire is very powerful, and I can see that power has been passed along to their childer. Even if one elects to leave the shadow, if you'll indulge me a pun, of the tower.
Well, Izzy was always much better at that stuff anyway, talking to people and all that. I'm just built for my paintbrushes and my dark corner of the world.
You know, the Toreador often gets saddled with the stereotype of bombastic personalities and a desire for the limelight. However, I have found that no matter what clan you are, there are multitudes in the ways that you have been built. Many will say that every Malkavian they have ever met is insane. And yet, I have met many Malkavians that I would consider more sane than your average Ventru. But then again, the Clan of Kings is delusional from time to time. But I believe that the Toreador are not simply social butterflies or entertainers. I believe that every Toreador they have their own quiet darkness, if you will. Just as all the Sombra are not cruel and heartless, though we are very good at it.
I will say that there's a little Sombra around about now that I don't think could be cruel or heartless if her life depended on it.
I believe
But
you're speaking of young Leon's child, correct?
that's the one.
I was told that he had sired again, and in the interest of cultivating our future friendship, if you will, I would advise that you keep that young fledgling away from her sire as best as you can. Many
Noted.
of his children have ended up in urns, if you catch my meaning.
I do. Interesting. I haven't heard from Callie in a few days. I should get a hold of her when I leave here, see if I can track her. But yeah, in the meantime, I've got this to attend to, obviously, and then
Of
when
course.
we're done, I'll go find her. I'll drag a friend along with me too, just in case Leon's around.
Very wise. Well, I will not keep you. I will simply offer you aid whenever you need it. And she reaches into her, like, she has like an inside pocket in her dress, like a pocket. I don't know why I said inside pocket. She has a pocket in her dress. And she pulls out this oval shaped obsidian stone. It's very well polished. There's not a nick on it. It is perfect. Crystalline. You can't see through it. It is pitch black. And she places it on the table and slides it over to you. And she says, "All you must do is think of me intently while holding this, and I will know to come."
You got it.
It was lovely speaking to you.
You as well.
Feel free to walk about Club Silt. You will have a permanent membership here as long as our friendship remains. And I hope it remains for quite some time.
I do as well. Thank you very much. You'll certainly see me back around. I'm probably should head out to check on Callie, but I'll say goodbye to Izzy on the way out.
Of course. Have a wonderful evening.
You as well.
And she nods and gestures to the door, and you go to find Izzy. Daniel.
It won't take me long. She's
Oh, no,
loud.
yeah. She's loud. She's yapping about something. The person she's with is also loud and yapping. So, all right. So you have finished about half of your tasks for this evening. And it doesn't take long for you to feel eyes on you. Even without a wits awareness test, they are not very good at hiding, but you feel eyes on you.
Let me rouse check really quick. Yeah. Whisper to Maurice, like, somebody's watching me. You want to go see who that might be?
You got it, boss. And he sort of scrambles out and scrambles down your pant leg and sort of begins to scurry off. He comes back a moment later and he goes, "It's the broad from the alleyway."
Still?
Yeah.
All right. Which way is she?
Of course, as you turn around, you see a very nondescript Ruby standing behind one of the stalls. You can see just pretty much everything. She's very not good at hiding. Bless her heart.
This shake man walk right up to her and go, "You do realize that the zoo's closed, right?"
Well, yes, but
Mhm.
but I well, I
That's a
wanted
lot of
I
pronouns.
figured that I would come in and tell you that um uh, I
Deep breaths.
uh
I know
I
you
have
don't need them, but deep breaths. It helps.
acquired a few more you know,
No, not really.
people to they can help you.
You got people to help with the problem that we are having.
Yes, that's
Good.
yep.
Wait, who are the people?
My fellow, they are the do you have any of the that your friend that your friend had? Do you have any of the I can talk better when I have the the stuff,
And stuff.
the blood with the stuff that's in it that makes me the stuff, you know?
No, I don't know the stuff.
Oh, I uh, I have people to help you. And she just kind of pops open the book that she's holding, that she's always holding, and as she does so, you can see gibberish. It is nonsensical letters and glyphs that you do not understand. Like it's nonsense. There's no language that could that it could be. But she flips it open and she pulls out a little torn off scrap of paper um, that has two cryptic words on it and a symbol. And it just says moonrise and a red dot. That is all it says.
This the location?
Uh, um, I believe so. Zephyr was in a in a state when they were in a state when they uh made that. So and she's closed her eyes. She's not looking at you. She can't do it. And they were adamant that I get this to you as soon as possible. Um
They weren't
yes.
adamant about the context or anything, I imagine.
Um we never are, I fear.
Hmm. But it's very important that I have this.
Yes. Um
All right,
and
then.
that it is, I believe, in the downtown area.
Okay. Do I need that paper or is that staying in your book?
No, you can have this. It's for you. The
All
book
right.
is for me.
Yeah.
And that she says perfectly. She says, "This is for you. The book is for me."
Right.
Not a stutter inside.
All right. Well, I ain't going to tear your paper out of your book, so.
Okay, don't. I don't know what would happen. I think that that Gehenna would happen if you did that.
Powerful book.
It's my book, and if I don't have it with me, the world will end. And everyone will die, and they'll burn, and there will be a lot of burning.
Do you need like a bag or something?
For what?
The book to not lose
No,
it?
I hold on to. I have the book. I hold on to the book.
All right.
And she hands you the scrap of paper that had. It's not part of the book. It's just a torn off piece of paper
Okay.
from copy paper.
I'm gonna roll this up and hand it down to Maurice and just be like, "Can you stash this and not rip it to shreds until I tell you?"
And not smoke it. I could pack it.
Don't destroy it in any capacity until I tell you.
Okay. And he sort of like grabs it and sort of tucks it away. You don't see where he tucks it away, but he tucks it away in your backpack. And he goes, "It's safe, boss."
All right. So, These people that you got, are they reliable?
As reliable as we can be. Yes,
All right.
they'll help you. They just their brains aren't. Not all of us are. Not all of us can be Laura.
Which one's that?
She's the Laura's the she's the prim the primogen. She's
Yeah.
the primogen, and she's good at it.
All right. She one of the people that's going to help?
Uh-huh.
That's pretty good.
Uh-huh. They're all there, and she sort of points to the backpack and Maurice, and she goes, "They're all there, right? They'll be there. That's where we stay."
At Moonrise.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well then, oh, hang on. Say that last part again.
That they're all there
And
all
they're
the
all there
time.
because why?
Because that's where we stay.
So you do know where this place is.
It's yes.
Okay, that's way more helpful than a word on paper and telling me to go there.
And the red dot. Don't forget the red dot.
Red dot and a word. Yeah. Where is it?
It's downtown. It's the Moonrise. It's Moonrise Apartments.
Apartments. All right. Is that next to anything, or is that something I'm just going to look up online?
It's just you can Google it. I think.
All right. Probably.
Probably correct. Are they going to take my book if they find me in the zoo?
No, they're just gonna have you kicked out of the zoo, I imagine, because
Okay.
like I mentioned, it's closed.
Okay. I can do that. I can handle that.
Okay.
And she just sort of like holds her book. She turns around and she starts walking like towards the like big cats area.
That's not a good thing to have them to wait around until they kick you out.
They won't find me.
I found you.
But they won't.
Don't try to pet them.
She pauses for a very long time and stands in the middle of the walkway, and she goes, "Okay." She's going to pet them. That's going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. It's best to just let it happen.
Yeah, I did my part.
She'll learn. But yes, you can look up Moonrise Apartments, and it's a downtown it's a really shitty apartment. But
all right. I'll look it up. How long has it been since the last couple things have happened? Like last couple scenes, like Vic's whole scene, and then all this.
I would say that they're all happening pretty much simultaneously.
And that took about how long?
Travel to, and it's in downtown Fort Worth, not downtown Dallas.
Sure.
If you were to travel to downtown Fort Worth from Dallas, it would be that 30-minute commute. So that would put you out of sync with the three of them.
Right. That's why I'm asking how long that whole scene took, because I was also told if I don't hear from Vic in 2 hours to do something.
It didn't take 2 hours.
All right. Well, I probably shouldn't go there right now because I gotta do something if I don't hear anything.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently. So I am going to just text the group chat of there's some folk we ought to meet in Fort Worth that can help us out. That's it.
And that's it.
I'll text back, finishing up here. I can come pick you up. We can go.
And Callie, do you reply to the text at any point?
Callie does not respond at all because she completely forgets to check her phone.
Legit, if you don't respond in the next 10 minutes, I will put in the group chat, Callie, pick up your goddamn phone in all capital
Good.
letters.
All caps.
Callie-
Pick up the phone.
Callie does not text. She's trying to head over to downtown, and she's just like, she just forgets her phone exists. That's why she has Lucy doing all her messages for her.
Well, how are you getting around? Because to get to downtown, it might be a little bit further. You getting an Uber?
Could I steal Leon's car?
It's gone.
Guess I'm Ubering.
You check your phone.
She's on Do Not Disturb.
Oh, okay, there you go. Okay.
Just like me.
So with that, go ahead and give me, since you're just blindly walking in, I'm gonna go ahead and say, let me go ahead and pull up a character sheet because I always have to be like, wait a minute, what are the skills again? Played this game, by the way, for like 3+ years, but I'm always like,
It happens.
So go ahead and give me a wits investigation, and that will be a particularly high difficulty.
Okay. 4 successes.
You missed it by just 1.
Roll willpower.
Oh, wait, I don't think
Do you have any blank dice?
Yeah. Any blank black dice?
I have. No.
None of them? They all have stuff on them?
Yes.
Okay.
I did the.
then-
Yeah.
Yeah, then you can't. Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, as you're walking downtown, sort of like, looking for people that perhaps have any sort of, you see someone with like a, what are they called? You see someone with like an Order of the Eastern Star bumper sticker, but that car has no one in it. There's no one in it. It's parked in front of an apartment building. There's not anybody in that, but they
Mhm.
have it on their bumper sticker. That's the most you can find. Other than that, it's really kind of a dead end without a little bit more research.
Can I do a little more research? Is there anything around there that I can take a look at a little more closely?
I think you could if you went to the right places, like libraries or something like that, or perhaps even like, I think you might find something in like a used vintage store.
What's
Of like,
nearby?
there are a few shops nearby. There's a few
Mhm.
bookstores. There's a few, nothing really that like stands out.
I'm gonna take a look at the. Can I take a look at the bookstore?
Yeah, absolutely. Give me another wits investigation.
Okay. 3 successes.
3 successes.
Mhm.
I say that you find like Freemason book. And it's old. It's about $100 to purchase it, and it's super old. The storekeep lets you look at it, and she goes, "Yeah, some girl came in and donated all of her dad's old Mason books. She wasn't a part of it, so she didn't really care. So she just came and donated all the books, and so we've been they've been selling like hotcakes. We actually had a few
Really?
Freemasons that came in the other day and told us to like give it to them, and we were like, no, pay for it. And they didn't even have $100 between them.
Really? So
yeah.
they just come by all the time?
Not all the time, no. They just came in. They were just some guys that come into the bookshop occasionally, but yeah, they saw the Freemason books and they haven't been back. They got pretty upset about it.
So they wanted them?
Well, yeah,
But they
because
were-
Freemasons are sort of like a secret society that everybody knows about. So,
Uh-huh.
but
Well, I
yeah,
mean,
that one
so-
actually belonged to a Robert Eastman.
Who?
Robert Eastman. That's the name. If you check the inside cover, it's got his name in it. And sure enough, as you do, it's written in pen, very descriptive script. You can assume that this is the man who passed away, and had his books donated.
So do you
That's-
know the daughter by chance, or like?
Yeah, I knew her like back in like, we used to play Little League soccer together, but she
That's
moved to
fun.
Colorado last week.
Oh shit.
Yeah, her dad passed away and she just kind of was like, I'm getting out of here. And I was like, I don't blame you. It's a lot colder in Colorado.
Also, so this book is $100, you said?
Hmm?
Could you like maybe give it for less, or like
How many dots and resources do you have?
resources?
That'll be in your like advantages.
Wait, resources?
Hmm?
I'm getting lost.
It'll be like under like backgrounds or merits. One of the two. Oh, I think on the second page.
Is it on the second page? I don't think I
believe
have
so.
anything under resources.
You don't have anything in resources? Okay.
I don't think
So then go ahead and give me a charisma persuasion roll.
Got it.
And I will give hers.
4 successes.
All right. She's like, well, yeah, I guess we can. Freemason books aren't really like that hot of a commodity. I could go down to probably like 75.
Okay. Oh, and do you think you could like? Do you know when the guys usually come around here? Like, I don't know. Like, do you think they're gonna swing by later today? Like,
No, they haven't come
work?
by since they mentioned the book. I think they're I've actually had a lot less business lately. I think they may have blacklisted me for that, but
Yeah.
I got to make money.
Well, yeah, I get it. I totally understand. I mean, maybe I could go talk to them for you and see if I could maybe get them to change their mind.
I mean maybe but I'm not really allowed to give out like patron information, privacy
I mean,
and all
like,
that.
come on, I'm doing you a solid. Like, you could, just help me out a little bit.
Give me another charisma persuasion roll.
3 successes.
Okay, I'll roll mine again. I got 3 successes as well, and usually ties go to the player. And she goes, okay, look. One of them was a real like tall guy, like in like his 40s. I think his name's Wendell Harris, I think. And
Okay.
he came in with a girl I didn't know. She kind of had like, black hair. I think she was Asian, I believe, but I didn't know her, but I knew him, and I didn't know the other guy either, but I knew Wendell. He I think he came to some of my soccer matches and such when I was a kid.
Does everyone of you guys play soccer? Okay. Great. So, does he have any like frequent haunts or anything like that? Like, are there any bars around here like that he might be at?
He's
Like,
not a bar guy. He's not a bar guy.
Boring. Okay.
He kind of looks like he's like a history professor. Not professor, but like a teacher. Like he works at like a school.
Perfect. So, school, I'll totally go talk to him. Maybe I'll try and convince him to, not blacklist your shop anymore. And
I mean, it's okay. We have plenty of people that aren't Freemasons that come in here too. So
yeah,
business has gone down a little bit, but it's not like it's killing me,
Yeah, I just really need to find a Freemason. That's kind of the problem.
Find a Freemason? You trying to join?
No. I have an
Odds
interest. Oh, evens.
Allow me to make a note.
A note.
And how do you pay for the book?
Credit card.
Okay.
It's Leon's credit card specifically.
Allow me to make a note.
Oh.
Okay. So what were you asking her?
I was asking her if there were, or she asked me if I wanted to be a Freemason. And I was like, no. I have a vested interest in some people related to Freemasons.
Okay, fair enough. But yeah, that's all the information I have. So, thanks for buying the book, though. Feel free to come back.
Yeah, I'm totally going to really dig deep and analyze it very, very closely.
You can put it on your shelf for all I care. I've gotten the money I've gotten the money. It's okay.
Oh, okay, thank God. All right. Well, thank you for your help. I appreciate it.
Yeah, of course. Have a good one.
How do I get to the school?
She tells you a public high school in Dallas that he teaches at. I don't feel like using an actual real public high school because there are actual real teenagers that go there probably. So, a public school in Dallas, and she mentions it.
Got it. I'm gonna head over to the school and try and find this random guy.
Well, school is currently out, both out of session for summer and
oh shit,
it's nighttime. But I think you can do some sleuthing. But it is 10:30 on the Eastern Coast, so I think we should take a tiny break. And then come back and finish up Mal and Daniel's scenes.
Sounds wonderful. You all in chat know what to do. At our nice break, go grab a snack, grab a drink, bring a friend back, do whatever you want. But we'll be back in 5 to 10 minutes. So we'll see you then. Bye-bye.
Bye.
one. Hello, everybody. Welcome back from break. Hope you got your snack and your drink and you brought a friend or did whatever. We're good to go for the rest of the night now. So, with that being said, hey, Madison,
Hey,
go for it. Whoever goes next.
what are we doing again? No.
Vampire.
Okay.
I really need
So
you to be the one to keep track of that on this.
it's like, who are you people?
What are we doing here?
I
What are we
blacked
here
out for
for?
a little bit. What are we doing? What's going on?
We're here.
What's the goal now?
That's the
I
rule.
have a
That's
good
the
time.
goal now.
Madison, we can't do this. We can't discuss this right now. We can't. We have to move on.
They took the L and gave it to the GBT plus. Happy Pride. What are we doing? Honestly, that's my favorite
Pride.
impersonation of Tucker Carlson that I've ever heard in my life.
Jeremy Colhane, you're a treasure to SNL.
It's true.
They don't deserve you. They never have.
True.
I love him. I may make some noise with him on it, or a game changer with him on it.
You should.
great.
The first
He's
one, he's in the premiere of this season. I highly recommend it.
Ooh, I might have to.
There
Side note though, before we go back to Vampire, you guys hear about the Code Veronica remake?
The what?
The Code
Oh,
Veronica remake?
Yeah, no, I did see that today.
I'm so excited. Oh, it looks so good. It looks really good. It looks really good.
It does.
And then, yeah, Capcom just churning them, baby. Thank you.
Very much.
Thank you,
There you go.
Capcom.
I can't decide how about it. It's fine.
Please remake Resident Evil 5. Ooh, I want to see Albert Wesker in high def being hot and evil. Ooh, please. It's my only goal. But you're at Club Silt, Vic, in this
Yeah.
moment. And Code Veronica has just been announced canonically in this world, but you don't know that. You couldn't
Love
give a
that.
fuck about that.
No.
As you walk out of Inez's office, it's strange. You almost feel like relief sort of wash over you. Like as soon as you're out of her presence, like this dread that you didn't know you were feeling sort of lifts. It's not like a bad dread, it's just the feeling of knowing that you were in the same room as her. There's an eeriness about her that you can't quite place. And so as you walk out and attempt to find your sister, it truly does not take long to find her, but it doesn't take long to find who she's talking to either. She is in a very eventful conversation with an average, just your average guy. You walk into a church on Sunday morning at 9 a.m. for the early service. That's where he's from. I mean, he's like a country boy. He's got on jeans that has been worked in. He's got on boots. He's got on one of those funky little vests. This man is a cowboy. And he is talking in this loud southern drawl. And it is a drawl. Think Matthew McConaughey, but like peppy. A peppy McConaughey, if you will. All right. You know? And he glances up as you step close and he goes, well, hey, you two look like you could be sisters. I reckon
Well,
you are.
And I reckon you're right. Victoria, not, but most people call me Vic.
Reverend Coulter Best, pleasure to meet you. And he sticks out his hand, and I'm talking like gold rings. Every finger's covered in rings. You know, he looks like he would love to own a mega church. He's raring for a house that is owned by the church because it's God's blessing to his family.
Yeah.
You know, one of those type beats.
Yeah.
No, we can't give out aid to these people who are suffering. It's for the church, you know, and for the expensive, sandals resort that we want to go to. You know, the Lord's will, obviously.
Yeah.
But yeah, you get a feeling that this man is very much a grifter, in the sense that he does not exude the energy a good Christian man might exhibit.
Mm.
But he greets you and he smiles well enough. It's sort of that fake Southern hospitality. You get sometimes real Southern hospitality, and most of the time when people are like, "Hey, how are you doing? How are the kids? How's the missus? How's the?" They mean it in most cases. You can tell he doesn't like super mean it, but he's doing pretty good at it. And he goes, "Well, it's just a pleasure to meet you. You know, your sister has been just talking you up the whole time we've been here. She has just been begging me to help you all with this whole fire thing, you know?
Well, we would
Nasty
appreciate any
business."
the help. I did just get word from Inez that you all would probably be willing to be on our side for the foreseeable future.
Oh, well, if Inez is on board, then I simply must follow. My lovely clanmate is regrettably Catholic, but we find ways to get along here and there.
Well, we couldn't
I,
all be perfect now, can we?
her kind Protestant friend, I simply must show her the way to go, I suppose.
And I'm sure she will appreciate your help every step of the way.
Oh, I'm sure she will.
Mm.
You know, me and Inez, we tussle a little bit sometimes, but in the end, we're all birds of a feather, you know?
I know the feeling quite well. Me and Izzy are quite the same.
That you are. Although I find that your sister has a sort of, what would you call it, dear? And she sort of perks up and she goes, "A strange optimism."
Yeah, something like that. That sounds right.
Hey, if she agrees, I agree. And Colton just sort of laughs at that and sort of nods his head and goes, "Well, again, if Inez says it's all right, then I say it's all right. And we would happily help you out if you were needing it." I assume she gave you the stone.
She did. I've got it safe and sound, and if you all are needed, you know, should anything happen, I'll be sure to get a hold of you.
Excellent,
But
excellent.
unfortunately, I'm afraid I gotta run. Seems like there's a youngin that might need some assistance, and it looks like I might have to be the one to give it to her. So,
Well, then if that is your duty, then that is your duty, and I wish you well. It was such a delight to meet you this evening. Truly, you have lit up this room. You and your sister both are just beacons in this room full of shadows. But
I don't think anybody's ever called me a beacon before, but I do appreciate the sentiment.
well, stick around and I'll call you a bunch more complimentary things. That tends to be my what's the word I'm thinking of? Modus operandi.
Mm. Well, while I can't stick around tonight, I've been informed I've been given a permanent membership, so I'm sure I'll be back around before you know it.
Oh, excellent. Well, thankfully Miss Izzy has offered me her company for the rest of the evening, so we're going to go find something to eat, I believe. Weren't we, Izzy? And she just sort of nods. They're both peckish. They want to go feed.
Yeah.
And it's easier to do
Well,
in a pack sometimes.
yeah, you all have fun with that, and you know how to get a hold of me is if anything goes sideways.
Oh, yeah, will do. Good seeing you, sis.
Good to see you, sis. As I'll like with one last sort of wave to the Reverend, walk out and immediately try to call Callie. Since she hasn't been answering my text messages.
Mm-hmm.
You're muted, Chris.
Oops.
Oh,
Callie does
I
pick
saw
up.
You do pick up?
Hello? Yes, she does pick up.
Well, thank
Hello?
God you're fucking alive.
Like, yeah, I'm not dead.
No, we're all dead, honey, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, but I'm not like dead.
Well, we haven't been able to get a hold of you for days.
I thought I texted you guys and I was like busy. I like sent you tickets.
Girl, how busy can you be?
I had a show.
For 3 days?
I took a nap after.
Okay, well, that about explains it. Look, I gotta grab Daniel. We gotta go someplace. You going with us?
I have a. I'm doing my own thing, I think.
What do you mean your own thing?
Well, so I was hanging out at Leon's, and then I got a text from this random guy who like had some pretty sick piercings, by the way. But he was a little weird when I met him, but he was okay. He just kind of ended up like anyway. He told me that I needed to meet someone from the Lasombra clan, and then he told me that I had siblings, but the siblings are dead. But I didn't know I had siblings. But then the Lasombra guy was like, "Hey, I need you to find my situationship," and I was like, "Well," he said like paramour, but like it sounded like a situationship. It sounded a little messy. I don't know what happened between them, but that's what he told me. He told me to go downtown to find a Freemason. I don't know what that was, but I got a book. I went to a bookstore, and now I'm trying to find a teacher. Yeah.
What teacher? Like a specific teacher?
Yes. His name was Wendell.
Got another name for Wendell? Like a full name?
I
Would she have written it down
no.
or remembered it? Would she have actually remembered
She
it?
would have. I just forgetting.
Harris. It was Wendell Harris.
Wendell Harris.
Alrighty. Well, the long and short of it is that I've also been told today that you have siblings that are now dead. So I am going to take it upon myself to make sure that you don't end up in the same position. So here's what we'll do. Well, I'm going to grab you and Daniel, and we're going to go do whatever Daniel texted about. And then I'll help you track down your teacher. How about that?
I mean, like, I could do it. It's finding a teacher. It's not like
You
anything
can do it by
hard.
yourself, but also a little thing that you missed in your last few days. The whole reason these fires are happening are because there are vampires that are being stupid and getting themselves caught. Being in a group is a little more safe right now.
Oh. How come I didn't hear about that?
Because you haven't been answering my text messages. See how we're looping back around to the beginning of the conversation?
I swear I texted you back. I swear
to God you didn't, and you can check it on the way. I'm going to borrow Rowan's car. Send me where you're at. I will be there to pick you up as soon as possible. Do not move.
I can't, like, okay. I guess I'll read this book that I have.
There you go. Learn all about the Freemasons. And she hangs up.
Beautiful.
And then
I've never heard anything better.
I text Daniel and go, I'm borrowing Rowan's car, and then I'll be there to get you. And then I text Rowan and go, hey, I need to borrow the car.
He sends you the emoji where it goes like this.
Yeah.
It's like, I need to go pick up the child.
And is like, you know where the keys are.
Yeah, I do. I run I like Uber from Silt to the antique store, and kind of like behind the grate where they like open it obviously to open the store, and it's open right now because he works at night, but there's a little like latch behind it where you can open the display window, and I reach in the back of one of the old televisions, grab the spare key, lock it all back up, get in the car, and I'll go pick up Daniel first. So then I can inform him about Callie on the way back.
By the time this has all been done, I would say that you're finished with the main duties of your night shift at the zoo.
Mm-hmm.
If you leave now, Elsa won't be upset or anything like that. You've done a pretty good job for the night.
Yeah, no, I'm definitely going to do that. I am going to like take a lap and see if I can make sure this little Malkavian ain't messing with the animals too hard.
Give me a wits awareness.
Mm-hmm. Three.
With a 3, I will say that you are pretty satisfied that Ruby is no longer there. and you can see a little bit of her lace on her dress has pulled on like one of the little sharper points of like a gate.
Mm-hmm.
But she's nowhere to be found. She must have either left or.
Are the animals like? Do any of the animals seem agitated? Or are they all fine? Well, that's
They all
really all I
seem
care
okay.
about, really. All right. Then I'll just head on out at that point.
All right. Vic is waiting for you in a car, and Vic, I assume you go to pick up Callie next.
Yeah. Once I pick up Daniel, and I'll tell you on the way everything that happened at Silt, and then I'll tell you. By the way, I finally got a hold of Callie, and I made her stay put so we can go get her. Seems like maybe she shouldn't be around her sire so much right now.
Huh. All right.
It was detailed to me that they're in urns, his others. So guess we're keeping her away from him for a while.
Sure. Well, we got shit to do anyway, so why not?
Yeah. Might as well keep her busy.
Mm-hmm.
That's all you can do. So you pick up Callie. She's holding a little blue old book in her hands. It does have the same symbol, Daniel, that you saw on the tram the other day. Up
That's
in
right.
the corner, and it's gilded gold.
Huh.
Hi guys.
Hey, kid. What you reading there?
A book about Freemasons. I don't know. I kind of came to the bookshop. I found the book. I started reading it. I'm mildly confused. But
Only mild?
I don't know. I bought it because I figured it might be helpful. I threw it on Leon's card, which hopefully he won't get annoyed with me about. But usually he's not that bad about me buying stuff on his card.
What drove you to dig into Freemason stuff?
Oh, so I got this random text from this random guy, this random vampire who then told me someone from the Lasombra clan needed to talk to me, and then so I went there, talked with the piercing guy. He was pretty chill. He said he saw my show, which was really nice actually, because he said it was really good, and I was like, wow, thank you. And then I met the guy. He looked like pretty old. I don't know how old because I don't. That seems rude. But he seemed pretty old, and then he said he had his situationship go missing because apparently she might be missing or dead, and it's related to the Freemasons in some sort of way. And then so we kind of talked for a while, and then he mentioned that I have siblings. I don't know why I have siblings. I don't know who my siblings are or where they are. But then, yeah, I got here. I Ubered here. My Uber driver was kind of a little creepy though, but then it was okay. I ended up I got here anyway.
Oh, well, it's a good catch up. None of that told me why you're reading about Freemasons, but I'm glad we caught up on what you've been up to.
Oh, well, I'm trying. So she might have been taken by them.
Got it. All right. That's weird. Usually that ain't really their sort of deal. But I did see that symbol on the train from Dallas to Fort Worth when I ran over that way the other day. So perhaps there's another group that is using that symbol, or that there's a section of the group that got real active.
I mean, maybe.
Definitely worth it.
I was trying to chase down this teacher named Wendell, but I don't know if that'll help at all. But it was something.
For what?
You said you had to do something? We have to go somewhere?
Yeah.
Vic mentioned it.
Yeah, we're heading back over to Fort Worth. There's a handful of Malkavians that Ruby got all squared away to help us with all this shit. They stay in at this rundown apartment called Moonrise.
Oh, we have people to help?
Yeah.
That's really useful because apparently we need people to go attack to get the girl back, I think.
Yeah. So you both got missing people shit you're having to deal with?
You're missing someone too?
Well, not super particularly. I don't think necessarily. It's all tower shit, people running in and out and all this stuff. The most important thing is I got Inez on our side, which means I've got the Reverend on our side, and I got one of her kids on our side too. Shane, I think his name is. He didn't talk very much. He just gave me wine, quote unquote.
Sure.
Was it
Oh,
good?
that's good.
Yeah. Fairly. But I've got a way to get a hold of them when we need them. So they said that they're in for the good. They also gave me a permanent membership to their little club. So if I need to go back there to get anything done, I'm more than welcome to.
You got to go
Cool.
to a club?
It's not that kind of club. It's like a fancy schmancy one where you dress up and you drink together and you talk business deals and such.
Social club.
It's yeah, it's run by
Oh,
one of yours,
mine.
Inez,
Oh,
La Sombra.
that rings a bell. Not the
There
name,
you
though.
go. No,
Yeah,
you
know
don't
I'm
know
a
her yet.
clan
You're
should
still too.
the
Yeah, I would
clan
hope
should ring
the
a bell.
clan
It's your
does.
clan.
Yeah, yeah,
I know
but
that.
no, you don't know her yet, but you will eventually.
Well, I'm glad we got a little bit of help going here. I was when I went to visit Fort Worth, attempted to get some help via this toreador over that way named Magnolia. She took
Vic,
a
as soon as he says Magnolia, you know exactly who he is talking about, and you hear tries and you feel a dread into your gut.
Oh, Magnolia.
Oh, I saw
Yeah.
that. What's wrong with Magnolia?
A lot of
Plenty
things.
actually. Yeah,
Mm.
she took a dislike to me, but I think I made the point at least that well, considering that our handyman had been doing some work on one of her locations, that some form of agreement was in everybody's best interest. But we'll see how that turns out. I certainly didn't make a friend that night.
I don't think Magnolia's ever made a friend in her life.
So is there like drama there? Like more between you seem like you have a like thing with it. Was it like a I'm sensing a sort of
You know how
yeah,
every
that's so great.
clan, maybe not, maybe you're still picking up on this. You know how every clan has like a particularity about them, something that like some like thing that is heavily associated with them, like very defining of what they are.
A bit, yeah.
Yeah, drama's that one.
Oh.
I try to stay away from it all, but unfortunately, it just follows me like a haunting shadow. So,
Ooh.
They say
I
it's art and aesthetic and whatnot, but it's
It's
petty drama shit.
oh.
yeah.
Well, it's okay. We'll figure it out.
Hmm. But yeah, so right now we're gonna go meet up with a bunch of kooky folks over in Fort Worth.
Cookie sounds fun.
Hopefully, it's the fun kind.
Maybe.
I don't really
Kooky is certainly a word I would use. So as you drive into Fort Worth, you drive into Camarillo territory. Vic, you know this place well. You know that the Moonrise apartments are, at least that there are vampires staying there. Some vampires make their haven in that area. You know that there are a few Malkavian. The Malkavians run it at the very least, but you weren't aware that this was their haven. As you walk into the Moonrise apartments, it's a very Art Deco vibe in like a weird, out of place way. It doesn't seem like this building was Art Deco, but everything has been put up and on and around to make it Art Deco. It is very fancy. It is very out of place in the neighborhood that it's in. It feels like you've almost stepped back in time, as it were. There almost seems to be a haze around, like there's like smoke and like, you know, laughing and partying, but the foyer is empty. There's no one in there, but you can hear like clinking glasses, laughter, the chatter of a party. You can hear some old music. Think like almost all of the dreamy sequences in The Shining that, Jack goes through. Like it's very like romantic almost. And this, all of you guys sort of sense this as you walk in. And again, the coloring of the world seems to take on a slight haze, like a slight sepia tone. Like it's very warm as you walk in, and you are greeted by someone who is very strange looking. Their eyes are wide open. They're darting back and forth as fast as they can. And when they land on you, that's when they speak and they, welcome to the Moonrise Apartments. And then they look around again before they glance back at you and they go, would you like to tour a room?
No. We've got to meet up with a few folks. A friend of ours, Ruby, steered us over this way, and I just sort of like shuffle through Maurice's things. Oops, sorry, just pull out the rolled up paper and just hold it up. Just told to come here. Tap on the red dot.
Extends his hand for it.
Yeah, just hand it over to him. Red dot first.
Unrolls it, and as soon as he sees the red dot, he rolls it back up and eats it. Just swallows it, and he goes up to the top floor, 4th door on the right.
Thanks a
Yeah,
lot.
Happy hunting.
Did we need that, or was that
Probably not.
what? No. Okay.
And then
Nah.
he doesn't necessarily disappear, but his knees fold in and he just goes boom, 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 boom. Basically like behind the desk, crouching, waiting for someone to walk in.
That's
And
All
he
right then.
is
definitely
no longer
kooky.
responsive to you.
Also, wait, is Maurice here?
Yeah, he's in my pocket. On my backpack pocket.
You
I
can
need
hear like
Callie
a
to
few
meet Maurice.
Cheeto and Cheez-Its bag rustling around. He did manage to find some of those, the little Pringle cans that have like Cool Ranch minis in them.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Yeah.
He managed to find himself some of those bad boys.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
Good for him.
He's been rattling around ass out in that little tube trying to grab at him.
There's
He
something in
loves
your
them.
bag, by the way, or
Oh, yeah, you didn't meet him. And I just like pick him up, like by the back end first out of the can. Let's go. This is Maurice. And just produce like a very large like street rat.
hello. So that animal thing you mentioned.
He just squeaks at you, by the way. Do you have Feral Whispers active?
I mean, I had it earlier. I don't know how long you keep these things active. So if the scene has passed, then no.
I'll go ahead and let you have it since you've already kind of gotten a bond with him.
Right.
He says, I recognize one broad. Who's the other?
This here's Calliope.
Hi. What does he have a name, or is it
He
Maurice.
squeaks.
Maurice?
And you hear him say, it's Maurice. Duh.
Okay. So he's just
You don't
he's just
understand that.
here?
It just sounds like squeaking to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I said Maurice at the same time. So
So he's just here.
yeah, he's with me now. He's real good at finding stuff and
Okay.
get
You found a friend.
collecting
Callie,
stuff. Yeah.
you start hearing Maurice squeak like endlessly. Like he's just yapping. Daniel, you get to hear him explain basically his entire life story to this person. And he goes in pretty intense detail.
She's just nodding. She has no clue what he's saying.
It's a lot of really good information. He really should write a book about it because it's really fascinating to hear about. Specifically about the time that he fought a coyote and won, which is not true, but he did run away from it and managed to slip its grasp, which is really impressive. Especially for a plump rat like himself,
Yeah, no, coyotes are fast.
Mm-hmm.
I like it.
He's a little scurrier. What can we say? And courier if you give him something to deliver.
Exactly. Let's put him face first back down in the Pringles tube. So,
yeah.
So top floor.
He's in heaven. He's in hog heaven. So as you get into the elevator and go up to the penthouse floor, music continues to filter in, and you don't really even have to press the button. As soon as you go to press it, you feel like your hand go really cold, and then the button is pressed for the top floor.
Well, that's disturbing.
Everybody roll me wits and occult. And if you just have wits, just roll your wits. 4.
1.
1.
And it was a critical 1.
Wow.
2.
So 4, 2, and 1. The folk who had 4 see him. And there is a translucent doorman or like elevator fella, very 1920s. There is he looks like an average old man in a little bellhop uniform. And he sort of smiles at you and greets you and goes,
Oh, hello.
he doesn't speak. He just waves and smiles.
Cheers back.
Vic, Daniel, you see Callie waving at nothing and smiling.
Did you make a friend too?
You don't. Okay. Never mind.
No, go on.
There's a guy.
Pushing the
That
buttons.
way or
Yeah, he's right there.
oh, well,
I just put my hand
Hello.
in that general direction.
Hey, you're
Hold.
bumping into him. That's really
It goes directly through him, like it cuts through his head, and it sort of like wisps
That's so
about
rude.
and then reforms.
I don't know where he is. Am I in the right spot?
Yes. Why are you? Don't mess with him, dude. You're what?
Oh. Sort of pointing out to you that you're seeing a ghost.
yep.
What?
You
Well,
are
I
witnessing a
well,
ghost.
My hand didn't bump into anything, but you
basically
insist that
did.
he's right there. So
Well, that just means you guys aren't cool enough to see him. He's pretty
clearly,
cool.
That is true.
Pretty cool to me.
Sure.
But the penthouse comes and the doors slide open. And once again, you are transported into the 1920s. It feels like Art Deco. The halls are just beautiful. The carpets are plush. You can almost feel them bounce as you walk over them, even in your shoes. Even in thick soled shoes or heels, you can feel how plush this carpet is. All of the like hallway furniture is real wood. It's at least, it's at least from the 1920s or earlier. And as you get to the door, you see that in like a little plaque, it says Primogen Suite.
all right. Well, this here's the one. I'll just rap on the door.
A very eclectic and strange woman answers the door. She is tall, not particularly beautiful in any sort of turn of phrase. She's not ugly, but she's not like drop dead gorgeous. She just sort of looks like an extra in the back of a movie,
Sure.
You're not really meant to notice her. But she wears a very beautiful dress with a drop waist. It is very 1920s. Her hair is gelled in the perfect sort of swirly curls. And she has one of those long cigarettes. Not the cigarette, but like the
Holder.
extender and everything. Yeah. And she greets you and she says, well, come on in.
Thank you kindly. There's a gesture for the other two.
I'm Laura, the owner of these apartments. Welcome to my little slice of heaven.
Howdy, Laura. I'm Daniel. This here's Vic and Callie. Ruby told me that she had a talk with y'all.
Yes, Ruby. That one is a dear. Come in. I'll introduce you to the rest. of my friends, we'll say.
All right.
And she begins to walk you around. There are two other of notice. There are obviously more Malkavians around, but there are only a few notable NPCs. One is a androgynous looking person, but more masculine than feminine in the way that they present. And Laura introduces them as Sam Barry. And Sam doesn't speak. He only smiles and inclines his head. And Laura, as an extension, says he drank from a man who was a mute, and now he is afflicted with muteness, considering he has just fed from someone that way.
Did not know that was possible.
It is not, unless you are a child of the moon. It tends to be his particular brand of derangement.
Alrighty.
Derangement. Okay.
Well, yes. Sort of like how my so-called derangement is that I allegedly believe that I'm living in the 1920s, despite the fact that I very much am. And you have come to visit me in this lovely past time of mine.
Okay. Is that what you meant by cookie? You're like leaning over to.
Yeah, if you say that quietly, just sort of nod.
Yeah.
Yeah. But, yeah.
Yes, dear.
I just, so derangement. I mean, like, so you brought us here. We said Ruby told us to come here.
That's the one.
And you're gonna help us.
Yes, of course. With your, I believe she said something about a fire and killing people in cold blood.
There's a hunter group that is having some run of Dallas, and they'll probably be making their way over towards Fort Worth once they're done over there.
That is an understandable worry. I do agree that if the hunters target one group of us, they will target us all.
Mm-hmm. They've already got themselves worked into a business owned by somebody over here that's over in Dallas, so it ain't going to be long at all before they work their way back.
Well, I have one more person to introduce you to.
Right.
And their name is Zephyr. And so she walks you over to a young man who glances up and smiles, and he goes, "Cool, new supporting characters. Welcome to the show."
Are we in your episode?
Yeah. My TV show, you guys are the guest stars.
All right.
I'm starting to pick up that you might be recurring guest stars. You, the friends that Ruby told me about?
That'd be us, yeah. And I suppose it depends on how the audience receives it.
Ruby's a crowd favorite. She gets a laugh track every time. All that cute stuttering, it really just warms the heartstrings, The crowds love it. We don't even have to turn on the applause sign for them to applaud.
Natural's better.
Oh, most definitely. But yeah, nice to meet you. Have fun with Laura. And then he kind of glances up at Laura, like her derangement is especially weird, despite the fact that he believes that you are all in a television show.
Mm-hmm. Take that one up quick.
And Laura guides you to a little small bar where she sits on one of the stools and turns to look at you as she takes a drag off of her cigarette. And she goes, "Ruby is very dear to us. She is the youngest of our group, and I believe that her derangement is the most detrimental.
I've been trying to grab a hold of what that is. I know she puts some intensive value on a journal of hers, but
Our sweet Ruby has a grand total of 4 derangements. She was given quite a lot when she became a child of the moon. There was the anxiety, the stuttering, the obsessive compulsion with the book, and with other aspects of her life, as well as her obsessive thought that everyone she meets is some sort of supernatural being. There are no regular mortals, so to speak.
oh, I was going to say most of the people that she's meeting are supernatural beings at this point.
Which may be true, but she is equally as confused when she meets a human woman on the street and accuses her of being a werewolf.
Got it. So
Becomes
kind
quite
of like
awkward.
how humans don't know that we exist. She doesn't know that humans exist.
Exactly.
All right.
Very sad, sad, sad tale.
Certainly.
But life goes on.
Yeah. Life goes on insofar as we don't all get hunted to death, which brings me back to the purpose of the meeting, where we got this handyman company, Fitz Handyman Services, headed up by a Jared Fitz, that been lighting fires to certain kindred establishments in Dallas.
And you believe that eventually those establishments being burned will be the ones over here in Fort Worth, correct?
Well, if they're targeting vampires, when they run out of ones to hit in Dallas, you're the next stop. And like I mentioned, some of y'all folks over here have business in Dallas, and they're already working in those spots.
You make a very fair point. Clan Malkavian, including myself, Sam, Ruby, and Zephyr, would be willing to help you in your endeavor if we were able to build another apartment complex in Dallas. Do you believe that you could possibly get the zoning for that?
I don't know who's responsible for that, but I'm sure we can get that going. We know at least one lawyer at this point. He's got to know something about zoning laws, right?
Forged or otherwise, I say.
Oh, well, in that case, that one's easy enough.
Oh, forged I can get to you in about 20 minutes. Legitimate, give me a couple
Excellent.
days.
That's all right. However it works, however it shakes out, I would like to expand my... And she inhales, even though she doesn't need to, and she goes, experience. And then she gestures to the very clearly 1920s room once again.
Now, just for clarification's sake, this is helping to expand for Clan Malkavian and not for the Camarilla.
The Ivory Tower, no.
All right.
We Malkavians ascend higher than petty hierarchies.
Good for
Most
you.
of the time.
The moon is certainly
That's
higher up than a
nice.
tower.
That's
Very
true.
true. But if the building terms are agreed upon, I believe our assistance is also agreed upon. Might I
Yes.
have your telephone, any of you?
The number or
Yes, a number I can call you on. And
making
she
sure you don't-
gestures back to the very old phone that she has.
Yeah,
Is
just
that good?
making sure you don't need my actual telephone. Yeah. And I'll just write down my phone number.
And she accepts it gratefully and folds it up and places it in her very small purse. And she goes, well, it was lovely to meet you all and lovely to do business with you all. But I and the woman performing me simply must sleep, as we are both very exhausted.
Fair
Woman
enough.
Sure. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I'll have you both those forged documents here in the next day or two.
That is simply marvelous. You are a delight. And she reaches up and she just cups your face like this and she smushes your cheeks together and she goes, "You're just wonderful." And then drops back down.
I try my best.
Well, feel free to enjoy the party as long as you need. And if you should need anything other than help for the hunters, well, we always need handy folk when we open up a new business.
You'll always have it in me.
Understood.
She was sweet.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
Lauren just kind of goes off and begins to mingle with her guests.
Yeah, no, it's got lucky on a fun one.
Yeah.
At least we didn't
Very
die.
Yeah.
That's usually a plus. Well, yeah, that's
Like,
already a
small wins.
better advancement. Already a better advancement than the last time I came over to Fort Worth. So,
And as of now, you have the assistance of obviously you have all the assistance of the Anarchs. You have the assistance of the La Sombra. You have a Tremere at your back, thanks to Izzy. Who else did y'all get? The Malkavians.
mhm.
Was there anyone else that y'all allied with to get?
I already forgot the first one you said.
The La Sombra was the first
Yeah,
one.
there we
Yeah.
go.
The
Okay.
La Sombra, and
I'm
then
covered.
It's
My
it's up
work-
to you. It's up to you whether my meeting actually yielded anything whatsoever.
I put that Colton convinced her to help, but it is not going to be as good of help as you could have gotten, which I'm going to say that if you guys can get the help of one more clan, I think you guys could probably make it.
There we go.
So yeah, I'll just go
which I
through
think
all
is very
the.
important.
We'll go through all the different stuff and just go.
So yeah, so let me see.
Well,
Well, Beauregard said he was talking to somebody. So once we can get a hold of him, maybe we'll see what he found.
The one he was getting hold of was, I believe, Mac Mackey, and he is also an assistant. He was the one who showed you the pictures of the hunters.
Oh, yes.
So you have Clan La Sombra, a Tremere. You also have Solomon. So I would say you have Clan Tremere, since I only have 3 in this game.
Yeah.
mhm.
The Malkavians, Mac Mackey, and Colton so far. As well as the other Anarchs.
How many gangrel are in Dallas?
Allow me to check. As far as like NPCs in Dallas,
Well, yeah,
there
because there's
are
two PCs, so
4.
okay,
So there are 6 in Dallas overall.
that could be all right.
One
That
of
could be all
which,
right.
2 of which technically are on your side, so to speak.
Yeah, so that's already half of them.
Yeah, Sierra and Tatum are the only holdouts.
I'm supposed to meet up with Tatum at some point to help build that damn house. Well, we could talk to Beauregard and Mon's clan. Clan's a bit of a loose term at that point, but have a handful of us in the mix. That certainly could help. I got this wild notion of trying to reach out outside of the clan, see if anybody weird wants to help. But
Hey, I
don't know
won't
how.
say no to it.
I mean, I don't know how we get a hold of them, but Callie and I met that weird Fae lady, or dude, man. Person.
Oh,
They were indiscriminate and indeterminate and flexible on the bones. We could talk
the
to
one
them.
that did the weird thing. Yeah.
Yeah, I've been figuring that. I've been trying to figure out how they do that. I think I almost got it. But we could try to reach out to them.
Can we track them down somehow? How do you
Hell,
how
I
do you
don't know.
find a fae?
usually
The same way you find a Freemason.
That or I met this werewolf when I was taking the train over here. I don't know how much he actually feels like doing anything, but I imagine it probably messed up his stuff right well if Hunter started combing outside of the vampires.
I mean, and then I was helping out a guy. I mean, trying to find his paramour.
What clan was he?
La Sombra, but
Okay.
don't we already have that?
We
already
got
have
some,
them,
yeah.
so.
It's still, it's still good to make stronger connections. Still, yeah, we can head back to Dallas and
plenty of avenues for you to peruse once you have a Beauregard back in your life.
Yeah, we can head back to Dallas and touch base with any of these options. It'd be good to have options like having them over here is nice and they can come over, but it'd be good to have options local.
In Dallas.
It would be. Make sure no one has to make the drive, or that the drive won't make somebody too late for what they need to do. Why don't you two just stay with me tonight? I've got enough room at the Haven to take care of everybody. Because I'm pointing to Callie, shouldn't be out of somebody's sight right now, even if it's not mine. And I'm assuming you haven't set up
just be
anywhere for
Leon's.
that yet. No, Leon's is literally the reason I'm telling you that you can't go back. Are you not getting the whole your siblings are in iron situation?
I don't know. There's been nothing wrong so far. I don't really know why everyone's kind of being like Leon's evil. Like he's kind of an asshole, but he's not like gonna kill me.
Have you met your siblings?
I mean, I didn't know I had them.
Right.
Exactly.
But that doesn't mean he was the problem.
Not necessarily, but it is not uncommon among our kind.
To have dead siblings?
No, but to also be an asshole.
Well, I was getting
I
was getting more for the sire being the reason that the child or exit the plane.
Oh well, yeah, that too.
I mean, can I at least grab my stuff?
Yeah, I'll swing you back by so you can grab stuff.
Okay.
Okay. As you swing by, you grab Callie's stuff. Leon is still not there.
Can I try calling him again at least?
It goes straight to voicemail once again. As you reach Vic's apartment and get out of the vehicle, the ground shakes and you hear a massive explosion. And that is where we'll call it tonight.
Did you just blow up my fucking Haven?
No. Your Haven.
We heard
something
the explosion.
else.
Okay.
We heard the explosion.
And honestly, here's the thing that maybe makes me a little bit of a bad person. I don't really give a fuck what you blew up as long as it wasn't my Haven.
Oh yeah,
That's
no, I
so
blew
real.
something up. I didn't blow up your Haven. You paid.
Okay.
You have points in a Haven, right?
Yes, I do.
Yeah. So you have paid those points.
Yes, I
So I
have.
respect the point paying.
Thank you.
But yes, that was Dallas by Night. Thank you everybody for showing up. Thank you everybody for putting up with. I think my eyes crossed a few times. I am on muscle relaxers and nerve pain killers because I have pinched a nerve and I'm old and I'm weathered and suffering. But
this deep in my soul.
I am going to start us off with outros for Cress.
Why do you always choose me first?
Oh, well, I guess I should say my socials, I guess. Again, I'm tired. I am Bethany Esda, but the A in Bethany is a C. I'm on Blue Sky and I post there sometimes. You'll see a lot of pictures from Darkness Emergent that came out recently. You can also find me wherever LARPs are being held. I was recently at Darkness Emergent Los Angeles. And I will be heading to Poland to the Convention of Thorns in January. which will be very exciting, and then back to Chicago in Darkness Emergent for next November. So I've got everything pretty much planned out. I'm very excited for it. But yes, please give me a follow. I say things that are dumb sometimes. Cress, take it away.
Hello, everyone. I have been Cress or Cresselia.mp4. Thank you guys so much for having me. I'm very happy that I got to come back and play Callie. I adore her. And so I am primarily a cosplayer, but now I'm starting to be in actual plays. I'm in this one, of course, and starting. I was on. I will be on Arclight Court's Justice League Unlimited TTRPG now. It started on Tuesday. I'll be there next Tuesday with actually another singer, but she's basically an Atlantean K-pop idol. So I'll be on there, and you can find me on most platforms as Cresselia.mp4. I do a lot of cosplay. That's mostly what I do. My next con will be potentially Anime Festival Orlando. And if not, you'll catch me on somewhere. So yeah, thanks for having me. Zach?
As a fun fact, I live in the suburb of Atlanta that is the highest Korean population because everybody keeps coming over here. So Atlantean K-pop star is entirely viable. Hi, I'm Zachary Vaudo. You can find me all over the internet at Sneakernet or Sneakernet Music, wherever tabletop games are played and wherever you can listen to music. The only thing that I have immediately coming up is this Sunday. I am going to be over on Hack Recklessly running a game. It is a game of Slash that I have tooled into a one-shot of Dead by Daylight. So come and see which survivors are in play, what map they're on, who's their killer, and whether they make it out alive or not.
And then there's me.
I'm interested.
I know I'm gonna be there because I love Dead by Daylight. So I know all the secrets because I'm allowed to know the secrets. I am very excited for all of them to happen. Hi, then there's me. My name is Mallorie. I run this place. You can find anything I do on the internet under the name Moxie Blue, MOXXIEBLUE. I am doing a bit coming up, obviously. So first off, we're not back for Dallas by Night next week. My apologies. I'm a burlesque performer, and I have a show for Pride, so I cannot be here, and I produce this show. Therefore, they cannot play without me. Otherwise, though, we will be back the week after. On June 13th, you can see me and Zach along with LB and Danny playing Rewind 99, like co-op friend swap game about running a video store together. So we're doing that stream. On June 14th, Madison and I are in an indoor Pride game together. And we're gonna try to survive the zombie apocalypse. I'm sure everything's gonna be fine. I made a cute little character named Ellie, and I'm sure she will be totally alive by the end of it. It'll be
Nothing bad's gonna happen.
Nothing bad's gonna happen. Shopping episode,
It's gonna
like
be
really
fine.
shopping episode. Otherwise, as for other things I'm doing, I will be at Gen Con this year. I have a panel and a game at Gen Con. So if you want to look those up, I know my game is on Thursday and my panel is on Saturday morning. The panel is called the De-ating game, where I will be a part of a panel that helps you find your like perfect system to run your games in the style of the dating game. And then it's only Magic Miami. And I will not say who it's with, but I will say it is the person that's been on this channel before that happens to be at that table with me, where we've already texted and we know nothing about our characters besides we are either current lovers or we were lovers at one point because we thought it'd be really funny. And that's all that I've got for you as far as that goes, but be sure to find me there. And otherwise, I'm just sitting here writing and doing my thing and prepping for the next show that comes after Dallas, which there will be stuff about that very, very soon. But in the meantime, it's nearly midnight and I'm very sleepy. And I'm sure you're probably sleepy too. So, you know the drill. Love yourself. Take care of each other. Go have a super magical adventure. We will see you back here very soon. See y'all later. Bye.